Dude, what is the deal? What is the deal with, like, scam artists during the full moon? I mean, it's coming up around the corner. But, like, seriously, let me just put it out there real freaking quick, okay? Angels of light and love, I welcome you in to direct and protect these messages, my chakras, my auras, my state. My state, yeah, I guess so. My presence, my region, or regions, considering they gave me an RM position, spiritually speaking. This is insane. Let me tell you, holy smokes. I don't even know where to freaking start, okay? We're going to keep it clean here, language-wise, okay? So, Jesus Christ, help me out, please. I could use your assistance this whole week. Please. I could use the lead. First off, welcome back, best of the best practitioners of love and light who are adept and religious about reciprocating equally. Holy smokes. Oh. What are we going to say? Number one, I was misinformed. Like, you gotta say. I'm not gonna take anything personal. Every place has got bad apples. Bad seeds, let me tell you. Okay? And the funny thing about apples is that you can't grow the same apple from its seeds. Nobody tells you that when you're a youngin'. You just have to find that out along the way. Or go to like an apple orchard and go through their like tour of, little FYIs. And be lucky to find that. So, yeah. I don't know what to tell you. Okay? Let's just slow down here for a second. Last week, I was, after receiving the decline for continuance, I spoke with one of the main people, one of the supervisors there, and I was firmly told that they're doing, not doing virtual anymore, and so this is in person, and the meetings, okay, are definitely in person. I asked 2 or 3 times for validation, just because, like, there was a lot going on, and there still is, and this person reaffirmed it X amount of times. And so I said, I just want to make sure so that, like, if there's any confusion, if I show up on site and there's nobody there, that I'm going to be moving around in haste, trying to find a comfortable and presentable location where I can go through the files and organize myself, because I didn't receive anything via email. I didn't receive anything from my previous lawyer, or just like any detail straight from the courts. And I would suspect that is a reasonable expectation, especially if I just went through an SOA to represent myself. So that's, because I've seen email transpondence, is that the right term for it? Email correspondence between the courts and my lawyer in trying to secure a rescheduled date. And this was due to like some internal systems in the courts late last year. And so this process has dragged out. And now it's my time to request, the advantage of just having ample time to prepare, gather the documents, possibly get a lawyer. This is insane to me. So I got declined. And so I'm being misinformed, number one, by a head person there internally, okay? And I didn't realize this until this week. And this week, I was told that it was virtual. Interesting. And then there's standing orders, and like, does anyone know what a standing order is? Like, any layman out there? Does anybody know what ex parte communications means? Does anybody know the full codes of laws in order to represent oneself within less than a week's time? Does anyone know? Like, so many questions. Like, I was told that somebody, like, through the grapevine, that somebody was going to come through and help me out. They were going to, like, it wasn't about saving the day, but, like, dude, I don't even know. Like, my time traveling buddies, my team from Beyond the Veil, I can say they're lifesavers. They're really, like, just, I don't know, like, they're really helping a lot. And to me, it feels like saving the day. Dude. And I was given last week the recommendation internally from the courts, the suggestion, because they're not able to recommend anything like internally, but they can provide resources to, to review, to advance us. And they straight up said legal aid. And I told you what I thought about legal aid. And I should have followed those vibes, because I just got off the phone with one of the reps, took down all of my information, one credit card number, etc. And he said, "You didn't get a text message yet? Oh, it's not. You haven't received anything yet. Your bank should have texted you something in order to process this $1.90, okay, for a free 7-day, open door to consult, and gave me his extension, etc. And he said, "Do you have another card?" And I said, "No, I really don't. I don't have, like, my funds. I told you I don't have, anything really else. And, like, everything's maxed out. I'm trying to, no, I don't." And he pushed for like 2 or 3 attempts. And I said, you know what, let me go ahead and call my bank while we're on the phone, and then I can call you back. And that's when he stuttered, and he said, let me do this. Okay. I'll call. Are you okay with me calling you back in 15 minutes? Will that allow you enough time to get that straightened out with your bank, etc.? And then from there. And I realized that this is funky. So then I started Googling things up on that, and like with scam in the title. And for reals, holy smokes, I am so glad I followed my intuition to the part where I'm like, I'm not going to give this mofo, like this stranger, I don't, like they said that this is federally and state protected, like call. So you're basically your secret's safe with me when it comes to the credit card information. And so I was like, that's usually not in the prompt, my dearies, but what do I know? Because I don't know what ex parte means, I don't know what this or that means. Like, so there's a lot to learn within this realm. And this person, at the courts was saying like, oh, I've been through divorce before. Trust me, I know. I've had to do the research, this and that. So this is what you're going to do. Instead of filling out another form, you're going to show up to that court thing, and you're going to ask the judge, who is very, very good, by the way. You're going to ask them, can we, Your Honor, may I please, blah, blah, blah. And very likely, because you have the facts, the dates, that it should be, cleared to resume another time. However, this is the very same person that gave me like multiple misinformations. Seriously, wow. I don't understand. Except that person that purposefully deceived me. You know what happens with them, right? It's like, it's not even just every other day or just every day that I'm getting notices of people getting their karma on blast in different ways, but multiple times per day, sometimes delivered in like some. Do you understand? That's crazy. Whenever I'm like, oh, maybe it's just a nice song like that. That's one of the songs that I like, and it's just coincidence. No, no. The way it's delivered is exact. And I know, and now when I hear it, I'm like, okay, well, at least, that's wonderful that I can rely on, a team or several teams that are within my core inner circle. It's wonderful, Let's pop Jesus out. Hey, Jesus, what's up? How you doing, love? Put it right there. And you know what? Let's put it right there, too. The Ayin of Nazar, I think. Okay. So, yeah, that's what happened. What is going on with this world? I am so glad. Like, I was given a faulty lead, false information. It wasn't just a faulty lead, like, oh, I just gave you the wrong number. No. It was somebody that would abuse my financial information. Interesting, right? And, we'll see. In 15 minutes if they call. Wow. What do we say here? What do we say? And then today, I noticed that there was like an email around 1:30 in the morning. I thought it was it came off from like a celebrity, and it was one of those like incognito emails where it could have come off as something very personal, but like they created it separately so that it wasn't associated 100% with their business. And it had some motivational words, but it didn't, like, at first I was emotionally bound. I was like, that is so sweet, And then I started looking at the stuff, what they started suggesting after the hook line, to gain the emotional buy-in and the needs of the person that it was targeted to. And then they had their, suggestion, like, I'm here to help. This is what I do. And then at the very end, oh, did you see this person? They're great. So before I started full on assessing it didn't take very long, but it was like bing, ba, boom, It was, it was insane. That's why any one of you that are looking for a private reading or a genuine answer to your inquiry, you're going to email me if you want my attention. To have the possibility of my intention, because it is precious and I'm not going to waste it on any DMs, any whatsoever. We're going through a certain process to weed out the BS, okay? Because Lord knows, I'm here for the highest good. So I would love to refrain from you getting your absolute karma for trying to knock me down in any aspect. I heard a very high pitch ringing in my left ear, 10:15. It was very high pitched in a way that like you could barely hear it. It wasn't loud, it was just high pitched. And they're cementing that as well. They back that, the angels. I am creating systems in place for the highest good so that we don't go there because you don't want to go there. And I would rather not. I'd rather be doing something better. So, let's go with some cards here. I need to get some direction for the day. Let's go with these cards. I don't know what's in here, but we're gonna discover. Oh, another crucifix. I love it. Okay. Well, it is. Okay. I like it. Okay. Circle of Life Tarot. Back at it. Okay. Spirit. What do we have here? We have the Fool card muted. Inverted. Okay, what do you want to say about that? Because it landed on my right side. It's the action-oriented side. Is it pausing for a moment? Ace of Swords, but it's also with the Empress, okay? And a scarab. So there's abundance, there's fertility within and surrounding. Okay. The element, like this moth scarab of having to, but also like extraterrestrial type of beetle, moth, in working hard day to day. I don't see anything with regards to like working hard to the bone, but we have, oh yeah, we have strength here, upright, and the death. Okay, in order to get a better hold of my resources or to look after my resources. Because some things are to be released. And it's not going to go out without a fight. But for me to be strong enough to pin down a lion, it's not just that I have a winning chance. I have the winning hands. I have the winning limbs. I have the winning extensions. That's what they're saying. Ancestral even. So I have ancestral backing, like bodyguards. I do. Yeah, see? You see now that the baby has been birthed. Oh, you know what? The rebirth will come with the release. Okay. So okay, so is there anything else that you want to tell me? Spirit? Jesus. Oh my gosh. 6 of Wands. Victory, the organ speaks. 5 of Wands. Seven of Swords accentuated. Oh, goodness gracious. Tons of deceit. But, ultimately, the face card is victory. Five of Wands is conflict, tooth and nail. Seven of Swords accentuated. Or Seven of Wands. Oh, no, wait. Seven of Wands, goodness. Seven of Wands accentuated is absolutely having the higher hand, though. The upper ground. Yeah. It is winning hand. That's what they're saying. So Three of Pentacles muted or inverted is the team of builders. I have teams that are helping me not just maneuver through, but also realign, like personal mentors that are disguised as me. Aww, see, the Ascended Masters are secret shopping around me. Do you see that? That's awesome. Helping me build. That's insane. Cool. And then Four of Pentacles upright. Okay. So it's ownership of home, protecting it from all that attempts to creep in with their cords of attachment. You see there's like this long cord trying to oh no, that's oh gosh, this is so insane. I've never seen this card. But there's Four Pentacles strewn around. Okay. And it's chained, the string is chained, the cords of attachment is chained from one ankle to the other person's ankle. So we're trying to keep the stuff out, but while doing that, within the turbulence and trying to close the door shut, these pentacles may fall. And part of that is assuming the biggest priority is keeping that door shut, not letting any further allowance in to degrade your home. The energetics, you have no freaking idea. I have lived in this house for over a dozen years. This is the first time since my ex left, not just mentally checked out, all of that checked out, but physically, once his energy left and all his alcoholism, all his alcoholism and drug abuses and verbal abuses, not just to me and the children, and then turning it into physical abuse and financial abuses, trying to shift the past and the present. Do you know how much manipulation is there? And trying to gain the wins of his colleagues and his his peers and his underlings? Do you know how much it takes to try to... He was more invested than his family, let me tell you that, okay? So it's keeping that door shut, because since he's been gone, this house, oh my goodness, is so much happier. Everyone in this house is much happier. Even the roaches. Because there's none. They keep to themselves. The mice. There's no more. None. I'm just looking at the archive as I'm cleaning up. So far, there's been about 10 mice, dead mice, decomposing. What else? The plants are fabulous. Freaking amazing. Never seen it like that. Ever. Not even halfway close. Not even a third of its abundance coming through. So it's multiplied. Cubed. Multiplied and cubed. Just to be able to see that within the aesthetics, how other sentience speaks to, responds to that. Dude, can you imagine the spiritual pentacle energy that is racked up So regardless of like paying attention to like the small stuff possibly falling, we're keeping the main stuff out of the door. Because this entity over here, these entities are like, if I can't have it, then no one will. So I might as well destroy it. Same thing. It runs in the family, doesn't it? I saw it with his brother. You know, it's crazy. Oh, when you look at this, the way it's laid out. So we have the full card right here, inverted. And then we have strength and the death card right there. And then in the middle, we have 16, which is the tower moment. But the tower moment is bringing absolute wisdom. It has brought a great deal of wisdom to all sentience within it. And victory. Just because you have to release something doesn't mean that it's deducting. I mean, the lingo for it is that it's a takeaway. So, do not stress, my dearie. My team has been so awesome in keeping positive and like creative ways in how to do that. Not just through the playlists, but all, like, I don't know. I mean, yeah, see, there's another fly over here just trying to, like, gain intel. But, you know, sometimes you just gotta let things play out. I guess I'll be receiving other notices. Okay. So what do we have here? 9 of Cups inverted. And, excuse me. Okay. King of Wands accentuated. There's definitely something Egyptian here. I think it's, I don't know, it's like an owl. But Thoth isn't an owl. I mean, it could be a hawk. But anyway, King of Wands accentuated. Okay. So it's being happy with how far we've come, because we've come through this portal and laid the table. Made the table. Oh, 1028. Yeah, the angels are saying that this is for real. Like, being happy with what we've accomplished, because that's major. It's not just housekeeping, but we've entered this portal, and we weren't like, oh, what is this? Like, questioning it, and just like this, causing room for confusion. This is okay. But we entered in this portal, and we set the tables. Like, we weren't just like, okay, what can we do next? It was that we got something done that was just very practical, and brought room and warmth to the realm, not just for self. And we're not just a key holder, but we're also ones that hold like the barrel, the vase. So this is accentuated in saying, thank you, angels, by the way, for like sending in confirmations. But the King of Wands pronounced having Egyptian ancestral background, gods, goddesses background, with the wings outstretched. That's not just angelic energy, but one that is designated not just for several tasks, but a certain realm of expertise. So this is very much in alignment, like kin like cousin to angelic energy. The wisdom that takes you to great heights while staying absolutely grounded. King of Wands, I'm also hearing fire in the sky when in flight. There's something fire in the sky. What is that? Song? I don't know. I gotta write that down. I am shocked because the following months, if we'd like to continue, is $19.90 per month. So I spoke, if you call legal aid, I spoke with Michael at extension 4563. Let's see what happens with that individual, okay? Let's go ahead and test that number out, all right? Trying to take advantage of my information. Oh, you know what song I'm hearing? Fire in the Sky was correct, but I'm hearing like it's a foreigner. The wheel in the sky keeps on turning or something. Wheel in the sky. I haven't heard it in like a long time. Interesting. Okay. All right. Anything else, Spirit? Jesus, angels of love and light. Do you want to say anything else? Thanks for guiding me through this. So you know what? They're telling me focus on like all of the achievements that you've accomplished, because once you're in that energy, that's all that you're like facilitating to be heard. That's what you can speak to, not the things that are possibly lacking. Excuse me, there's something crazy going on over here with this. Okay, this that is insane. Why is it going so crazy? All of a sudden this this candle was going a little berserk. So dark energies abound. Okay. I forgot what we were talking about. That's okay. Okay. Yeah, so focus on that energy. Don't focus on the lacking. You know, we've heard that story so many times by so many tongues. In fact, the person that's trying to like throw down on you is trying to like bury you in, you know, like in heinous crimes, basically, in order to distract from the fact that they were the composers of those events, of those characteristics, of those gestures. They're trying to cover that up by the legitimacy of, like, statistically speaking, what the public feels safe with, you know, when it comes to credibility. Goodness gracious, people are gonna get a really big lowdown, I'm gonna tell you. Okay, all of those? Okay, we'll do it, Jesus. We'll do it, Jesus. It's straight from Jesus, I was told. Queen of Wands, accentuated, following the King of Wands, accentuated. Come on. She's a centaur. She's alchemizing. See? Hope. She's stirring it up. She knows what she's doing. She's figuring it out. No cause for alarm. Just do what needs to be done. That's what Jesus says I'm doing. 7 of Cups. It's bringing in further opportunities. There are others that celebrate us. Groups that celebrate us. Our kin that celebrate us. There's at least 2 major groups that celebrate us and that contribute to the expansiveness in our options. They're community options, honestly. Vesica Piscis. The origination point of likeness of 2 beings, 2 angelic orbs even, pronouncing flower of life in expanded form. See? Right there. Oh, the Ace of Cups, like, bah! Can you even? It's halfway up and halfway on its way to being accentuated. So, and again, another leap into this absolute expansive growth opportunity. Do you see, like, people only switch shells? I mean, how do I say it? People also, but snails only switch shells when, or like hermit crabs, when they're growing and need that extra bit of room. Do you see how much growth opportunity there is there? I'm going to leap right into it, just like the mini Mother Peace round tarot. Leaping into it, but this is like this huge growth opportunity. I'm going for it. Absolutely. I love it. Thank you. I mean, the Queen of Wands having the accessibility of 9 here. 9 total cups. That's 9 of Cups. That's independent happiness. That's being satiated with that card that's matched from the divine, the Ace. That's triumphant right there. That means being blessed. Okay. By something like even outside of your suit. Because you engage in the practice activities. 5 of Pentacles. Why did we get that here? Some people are not happy with our blessings. Not happy with how long it's taking to create, to like knit up with every single stitch, every single gesture. And it's taking to go within their growth. Like, if we're to compare journeys, which we're not really supposed to do, but like just the mechanics of it, okay? I've already put in that time. They don't understand that, okay? They could care. That's none of my business, okay? In fact, their dissatisfaction is none of my business either. But the true fact of the matter is that when we look at these individuals, this type of energy, it's not taking offense to it. Because they're not upset at us. They're upset with themselves, ultimately, on not having the... They're upset with themselves. That's something that they need to heal as far as what they need to do from, like, with each granular aspect of intent. So this is none of my business, so I'm going to turn it in reversal, and I'm going to cut the deck with it for a new energy, which shall be the moon card in reverse. So that's the full moon right here, but since it's in reversal, I'm going to take it in its most positive aspect ever. That even amidst all of the lies, that I still, how do I say it? That I can still manifest within absolute darkness, even energetic darkness, not just the physicality, the aesthetics of it, but the energetics. And with that, because I have absolute intent, this is new moon energy because it's in reverse, because I have absolute intent on pushing through with the very best, with my crew. We have a squid here again. Yeah. Okay. Any final things to say here before we move forward? The whole point is, okay, we'll get some records together. Okay, we'll wait for our answer. Okay, we'll get certain specifics. Okay, and then maybe we can do a general timeline. Maybe we could do a little bit more than that. I'm going to be intuitively guided, and you are too, if you are going through the same thing, being in the light body side. You're going to be intuitively guided on those intricate final steps, those tweaks, so that the opposing energy is not going to be 100% in sync with whatever. Their intent is to it doesn't, you know what? We know that it's not in alignment with source. We know that it's very much of a self-interested type of business for them. That's what they associate with. That's what they're invested in. So that's all that we're going to deduct from there. Okay? Their toxicity is their toxicity. Our business is our business. How we choose to conduct ourselves, where we decide to put our energy, and that is the main focus of this reading. So it's like, yeah, so what? So what if we were misled? Okay, what are we going to do about all of this stuff? That's like the most beautiful saving grace out of all of this. The accelerating force of like, what are we going to do to correct this? What are we going to do to, what are we going to do about this? Because going through this, like just dragging through along, is not just, is beneath us. Okay, we have Two of Swords, opening the Six of Pentacles, in reversal. This is great. Okay. So it's, we are blocked off. Our ancestors, massive amounts of ancestors, are blocking everyone off, all of that energy off, in order for us to receive what's rightfully ours. Securing the family, just like feeling safe when you go to sleep, feeling loved and knowing that you can love another, that is just as legit as self when you go to sleep. Like, you don't see very much furnished here except just like what they need. So, we have major ancestors watching over us, securing receipt Our receipts. Thank you very much. Okay, so we have that right there. Okay, top of the deck is Queen of Cups in reverse. I feel like it's the maneuverability of a dolphin, because there's no like certain direction with like there's no like right side up, right, like there's with a dolphin, they're so transient within their like happy-go-lucky nature that like spinning around, you're not saying like, oh, now I'm upside down, now I'm right side up. It's just like I'm in the ocean. I'm intuitively guided to swim however I like, however I please. So if I'm in reversal, that just means that if there's any kind of lack of confidence, you know what I'm doing? I'm torpedo, like I'm spinning through the realm, like just like spinning in your like office chair. I'm reinvigorating myself. And then again, bottom of the deck is 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. Pronounced. This is excellent. It's regaining your independence, regaining your power, not just through recovery and recuperation, but claiming back my power. I'm claiming back my power. And nobody ever gonna take that away from me again and narrow me into these slotted stories. You know, there are many times where I could like be really upset at myself for buying into the BS and thinking, but like I remember that I really felt that I was helping somebody go through a lot of change and go through their own healing and helping them navigate, but they just misused the ways of the sword. They scripted it in a way that was just so blasphemous to the divine. That's the whole reason why, you know, their ancestral support has been exhausted. Like, you're burning bridges with the wrong crew. But so here we have the Fae again. Tribal Fae. It's like native tribal Fae. You see? The sand art. Focused. Month. These are like birthstones in each. Now 9 out of the 12 months would signify, of course, 3 quarters. I don't know what we're going to say about that. But being like 75% of the way through and still being like happy and complete, just like, it's not like just passing through. It's not just going from paycheck to paycheck. It's not looking at those like technicalities. It's looking at where our spirit is. You know? Yeah. Okay. One more thing. Signing off. Before the bananagrams. Ace of Pentacles accentuated. Oh, for sure. The dragon spirit totem helping me and my inner child. With the 5 acorns live here. It's like 5 of Pentacles, but like that 5 of Pentacles is very much an understatement. to its true growth opportunity. 100%. Yeah. Huge growth opportunity, highly protected, also by Christ consciousness, divine light, right there. Ancient. All access paths accentuated. We've had the all access paths, in pocket. We've also had it upright and active. This is accentuated. Oh, there's the Lover's card too. What? But yeah, okay. We're going to go ahead and now go with bananagrams. Okay. Bananagrams time. Alright. Opening up to that, I am... Oh, schmickles. What are we going to select? Go off in the distance. Not too far. Closing cycle, seeing how things start and end, how they come together. I feel like I need to get one more hand at this, but yeah, okay. COXEKGWVYLOKUL. Automatically, I see someone's last name. That is insane. It is exact. Yoke, like the center of, that's a pentacle, baby. The breakthrough, in the Mother Peace Round Tarot. We have yoke, so that's definite. We have EKG, something about like your heart rate, Cox, cable, we have that. Love. Do we have any names here? We have the elk. Woke. So we have major protection. We have like the Great Awakening here. Leo, the lion. We have Cleo. Volk, VOLK, that's somebody's last name. And we have, do we have any other names here? Nope, just keep going, they said. Okay, so we have YOLK. EKG. We have low. We have love. I'm gonna go with love. But we also have clove. So we'll do clove. But we also have glove. Dude, okay, we'll do glove. Okay. Because it's like, if the shoe fits, wear it. But, like, if the glove fits, wait. If it doesn't fit, then something like, don't quit. Or, like, something like that. It's something like that. Something like that. I was, like, 9 years old back in that day. So, like, but then that was, like, past tense. Like, the old form of what a 9-year-old was like, okay? Without the internet stuff going on. So, glove, they protect your hands, of course. Obviously, we know that, but also shields your energy centers as well, like protects them. Okay, one more here. Okay, just a small amount, because E, it hit the K. So what else do we have here? IIQOTWSF RXY. Foxy. First. Wrist. Protect your wrists, my ladies. Yeah, I don't know why it's saying that though, but we have work. Rock. It's saying that we rock at what we do. Fist. GTO. I don't know what that is. Otis again. Okay. Stew or Stewie. Roku. Rex. 6. Sticks. Fig. Rock. Okay. Wrist. Right. I think it's wrote. Something that's Santa Gold, something, like, something that you wrote, like, it's going to change someone's life. Like, many. That's excellent. That I can be so proud of, communication skills at that, because it's, like, legendary. It's... Ouch. Wes or West. Feist. Aw. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me that you love me more. Something long. Something, right? Something. I forget. I just met. I forget how it goes. I mean, I guess we could put woke. Excuse me, I gotta move some things around. W-O-K. E. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oxy. I think, oh, Foxy. People think that either when we wake up we're still Foxy, or that being woke looks good on us. Okay. I would say being woke looks pretty much good on anybody. That's the truth. But I think maybe that's a matter of opinion. But honestly, when I'm saying that, I would say that's more of a factual thing. I don't know why I always try to like intellectualize things. I think it's funny. Text. Is there something about a formality of what we write? I like it. Okay, so we'll do it. Fine. Okay, is that what we're gonna do? Oh, and it's not just formal, but also it is delivered with grace. I mean, not always, because I know that I have cussed before, used explicatives, but I'll say things that people definitely won't say, which is a matter of justice and strength. So we have XI right here of 11. That's justice and strength. So we have QSI left. Where does that go? Well, I think it's saying that we are equipped, not just cognitively, intellectually, but also emotionally. That very fitting for us. We can speak to the emotional value that all go through. So we have SI left. Where does it go? ISI? No. What is it saying? Maybe something about IG. I mean, I think we're looking at just what is. Because that's the remaining value. Here, as I see it. Yeah, there's no other place to put it. Let me just move some things over. Yeah. I think in being, like, keeping things clean, we're just looking at what is. Oh, is it whatever, maybe que sera. Yeah. Let me show you what's going on. Okay, how do I put this down? This is very, very nice. Very, very, very nice. I appreciate this. Okay, let me put it together. Excuse me, do not worry about a thing. Oopsie. So, that is what we have. My dearies. That is what is happening right over there. Okay, so that was a longish one, I'd say, but it's just reaffirming, cementing exactly what we should be focused on, what's within our control, and what we made of it. If somebody wants to talk down on basically a personal microcosmic philanthropist, then that's their bidding. Let them tarnish their own name. Because we know, like when you go to court, the judge will always, they've seen it day in and day out. Turbulence, arguments, fighting. But if you come in and, if you just come in with the truth, only good will come out of it. What is? Not having to dig up this and that for leverage. You want me to do that? I can do that. But, we're just chasing our own tails here at that. with that attitude. So, I think that's it. I would have to say that this carries some significance, a great deal of significance to others that are, dealing with their stuff out there. Because I know that I have certain advantages when it comes to, how people just look at me first off. It's dude, the pretty privilege thing, that has, no real way in this, realm. You have to be able to, get around and do the work and be accustomed, be familiar also. I have the advantage of being familiarized with certain realms of the hierarchy in different avenues, different roles that I've taken, and seeing what the dynamics were like in that. I have the advantage of going to, I would say, prestigious, having prestigious education from elementary and on up. I have many advantages where, people who are going through very stressful times within the same avenues just needs, some, help, even just camaraderie, some moral support that, it's not just them, that even people who have certain advantages are still so anyway, I think it's definitely supportive. If I had, I'm good with the movement that I'm making, and I'm going to leave it out that. And so, thank you to my sponsors and my supporters again. All donations provided in light and love. If you want to know how, if you like what I do and want to support my channel, which of course you do, but if you have the expendable income to be so generous as to donate to my realm, that will be found through Venmo. That is located. You can just email me. I'll fire it away. Otherwise, if you just want to be passive about it, incognito almost, and then if you're finding me on Instagram, click the link on my bio, which leads you to my YouTube account, and there, being intuitively guided to any one of those videos, that is a message exact. That's a bonus round for you, let me tell you. And within that description box, you'll find my Venmo. And there, you shall show your love through the pentacle, monetary, extrinsic value energy. Thanks so very much. So now that this reading is officially over, upon closing all portals, I send all energies back to return to the origination points outside of mine with their appropriate karma due. Helping initiate the sequence. That extra supportive nudge. Sending you all back. Closing all portals. Enlighten love. Now.